Good morning to everyone, respected surrounding and all my dear friends. Myself, Pooja, and my team is Karishmita and Anishka. Today we are going to explain why does the sky appears blue. Let us start with sunlight. Sunlight looks white, but it's actually made up of different colors like red, orange, yellow, green, and blue and violet. All colors have a different wavelength. Red has the longest wavelength, but blue and violet has a shorter wavelength. When sunlight passes through the atmosphere, it interacts with tiny particles in air. Whenever whenever the whenever the particles these particles are smaller than the wavelength of light, and it scatters all the color in different directions. But the blue and violet has a shorter wavelength than the other color like red and yellow. So now Karishmita will explain more.
Good morning everyone who's present over here. I think lots of questions are coming in your mind. Sir, how is this sir? Lots of questions are coming in your mind. Like, why don't we see the sky is violet since violet has even shorter wavelength? All true, violet light scatters more than blue since our eyes are more sensitive to blue light. Blue light, some violet light absorbed by the atmosphere, so the sky looks, the sky appears blue. So next, how does the atmosphere affect the color of the sky? It is because the atmosphere is responsible for scattering of sunlight. It scatters shorter wavelengths like blue and violet more than the longer wavelengths. So the sky appears blue. Thank you.
So, learn about the sky, why it appears blue, right? So, why doesn't the sky appear red or yellow? Because the blue light, it has a very shorter wavelength than red and yellow. So the tiny particles of the atmosphere scatters the blue light which reaches our eye. So in cloudy days, why the sky appears white or gray? Because in cloudy days, the clouds scatter all the wavelength equally. So the sky may appear white or gray. Or if you also you're curious about in other planets, how the sky appears like in Mars. Mars has a thin atmosphere and it appears reddish because of the dust. So in planets like with no atmosphere, the sky will appear black. Thank you.
Very good.
What is the original color of sky? What is the
Original color of sky.
It's actually black, but it gets scattered right by the sunlight, so it appears blue.
Sunset or sunrise, why does the sky appears red or orange?
Because the sunlight has to travel longer path. So the blue light leaving, the red light remains. So it may appear red because the sunlight has to travel a very long path to reach.
Why does the dust particles scatter? Why does the dust particles scatter?
Why does the dust particles scatters? Why does the dust particles scatter? Why does it?
If it is not scattered, then the sky will be black.
Why it scatters? Means actually the answer question is that why something scatters?
I'm not sure about it. Okay.
Any question, yeah?
Why the sky appears blue at daytime but dark at night?
Because there is sunlight in the daytime, and in the night there is no sunlight, right? So it will appear black
Okay, next question.
Who discovered why the sky is blue and what?
Who discovered?
When?
What? One second. Who discovered?
Who discovered why the sky is blue and when?
Why the sky is blue and cloud is white? Who is that? Johnny? John. Then what? Anyway, 1 point. One more.
My question is already said.
No problem.
What will happen if the atmosphere contains big particles instead of small particles? Then it will scatter the particles more evenly.
And the sky will appear? What color?
Violet, red,
Red color? White color? Gray.
Sorry.
Gray or white? Wait, what do you say?
What will happen if the atmosphere
Has a bigger dust.
contains big particles
Big particle. When
instead
atmosphere.
of small particles?
Simple question.
Can you repeat? What will happen if the atmosphere contains big particles instead of small particles? It will scatter the light evenly and it will appear what? Gray or white? If it won't gray or rainbow.
Is it?
Water droplets. Water droplets.
Oh,
Water droplets.
yes. Stop.
Why we cannot see stars in the daytime? Why we cannot see stars in the daytime?
Why we cannot see star at the daytime? The question is there. What? Yadav? Wait. Point there. During daytime there is a lot of scattering of light. Very nice question. Who can answer this question?
Siddharth, can you say?
Okay, no problem. They can ask no problem. Anyone can say why we cannot see the starlight during daytime?
Because the starlight is not bright enough. Because the starlight is not bright enough to be seen in the
It's not that stronger. Okay, because sunlight is much more stronger than the starlight, so it overcomes. Light overcomes the. It is present. Starlight is also present, but it's not visible. Now, example, there is a light in the room. There is a light in the room. Sunlight is there, visible light is there. Even I turn it on. Can you feel any effect? Can you feel the effect of the mobile flashlight? No, because my flashlight is negligible in comparison to sunlight present in the class. Clear? Yes. But it is on. It is right, we cannot see the starlight. But starlight is there present already. In dark sky, dark night only, we can see the starlight. Nice point. Did you answer? 1 point to that. Any questions?
Stars in the space instead of blue.
Because there is no atmosphere.
Both easy questions.
Yes, we know that the atmosphere is a mixture of gases, smokes and dust particles which scatter the light. But what will happen if these particles or the water droplets will not present in the atmosphere? What color of the sky will it be?
What will happen if there is no dust particle, no water droplet, nothing, no gas, nothing is there?
What color it will be?
What color it will be? Nice. But creative way of question. क्या होगा? Say with surety. Don't make no. You have a question, you can send an ask. Can you answer? Black. Sure. Okay, answer is yes, black. Obviously black. So take next. On one. Why is sky appears black in daytime? Sometimes the sky is black in daytime? Why sometimes?
Because sometimes when it starts to rain, the clouds may appear black.
Why?
Those who can join in.